Good morning, guys. Hey, my name is Val Bazo. I'm a 10-star Diamond Elite Team Beachbody coach. And today I'm just going to take a little bit of time to talk to you guys about the 10 things that I feel are so important within an organization that you are growing. So whether you're a Team Beachbody coach yourself or you are an entrepreneur and on a different platform of business, these are just things that I really feel make the most difference and that needs to be done no matter what. So first of all, everything that you do, whether it's business, health and fitness, personal life, professional life, no matter what it is, it's all going to rise and fall with you. Always. There's no crazy secret sauce to success. The secret is right between your ears. It's literally in your mindset. So that's where it's always going to have to start. So the first thing has to be belief. You have to believe in yourself in order to accomplish anything. So, if this is in business, then, if you are not believing in yourself, if you aren't believing in the product that you are selling or promoting, if you're not believing in challenge groups, if you are a coach, if you're not believing in yourself as a leader, even if you're trying to portray that, but deep down in, you truly don't have the belief or the vision of what you are creating, people are going to notice. People are going to feel that energy from you. Can't explain it. I just know it to be true from my own business and watching my coaches struggle along the way as well. I've been doing this long enough that I can always pinpoint. That is the number one thing that has people just kind of spiral out of control and kind of get into a funk is the whole belief and vision. So that's the first one. The second, you have to have confidence. Guys, no matter what, even if you have no idea what you're doing, you just have, again, that vision and the belief, and you don't have the confidence, you have to get the confidence. And the only way to do that is through your personal development and honestly faking it until you make it, okay? When I came into my business, of course I had the vision. I started to gain that belief in myself, but I did not have the confidence as a leader. I didn't have the confidence to run challenge groups on my own. I didn't know what I was doing, and I used that as my scapegoat and as an excuse for a couple months until I was finally like, oh my gosh, I have to stop this. I have to somehow gain some confidence, and the only way to do that was by faking it. So I might have been sweaty palmed and heart racing on the inside, but you better believe that I was taking steps forward every single day to go out of my comfort zone, because that's where the confidence comes from. It's by doing things repetitively over and over that you're uncomfortable with until you get comfortable with it. So confidence is key. You have to do it. And then all of a sudden, as you're faking it and you're really just, trying to just chug along, all of a sudden you're going to wake up one day and you're going to be like, I'm not faking it anymore. Like, I really do have this confidence. And then you get to go further outside of that comfort zone and, make other things happen for your business. And number 3 is trusting the process, okay? Your leaders who have done this before you are giving you all of the tools to success. Again, it's in the mindset whether or not you trust and believe that the process will work, as long as you put the work into doing it too. If you're over here saying, well, I only want to work 30 minutes a day, but I want to become a 5-star Diamond Elite coach, you will not attain that goal. I promise you. It takes work, it takes perseverance, it takes dedication to achieve a goal. Now, if you only want to work 30 hours a day, then this is going to be more of a hobby. Your business will be a hobby. Whether you want to give yourself that gut check now or later, this work has to be done 1 to 3 hours a day, really minimum, to create a successful foundation for a successful long-term business. That is my opinion of that. And, if you're not trusting in the process, you have to somehow believe that no matter what, for me, for instance, for my coaches, I've done this, I've made the mistakes, and I'm trying to give the tools of success to help bypass the mistakes that I've made. So taking that checklist and saying, okay, I'm going to do everything that my upline coach tells me to do because I'm going to be teachable. Being teachable in any new business and any new job, that is key so you can learn faster and become more confident in what it is that you're doing. I love the quote from Yoda, there is no There is only do or do not. There is no try. So, I used to be the queen of, I'm going to try. I'll just try this. There's no try. When you dive into a business, you have to understand that it will take 1 to 2 years to know the success that you can have. It's going to take that long to build the foundation, and it's going to take consistency over time to accomplish that. There's going to be times that you go through this questioning, do I really want to do this? Is this worth it? Do I like what I'm doing? That's how it is in any job in life. Everyone goes through that. So coming onto this and saying, I am going into a business and I know that I have to have the mindset that I will never give up and I'm going to keep going. That is key in trusting the process. Number 4, set your goals in stone and start pushing for them now. You have to goal set. You have to have one big goal and then all these other little goals that as you achieve the littler goals, the big goal will happen. Okay, so maybe you're like, I want to be a 5-star elite coach by the end of 2016. That would go in the middle of your goal board and it would be your push goal. So you'd say, okay, elite to 5-star by December 2016. So another one of your little goals would be Success Club. I'm going to say Success Club 10 every month. I'm a Success Club 10 All-Star. I believe that has helped me grow my business faster than if I would only achieve Success Club 5. So I would say Success Club 10 every month for myself. I would have on my goal board read 2 personal development books a month or listen to them on audiobooks. I would have on my goal board that I want to recruit 5 new coaches a month and train them to understand the business and get the business mindset. And I would also put my personal goals on there. So usually about 10 goals for the year is what I aim to achieve. And putting dates next to them. That is so key. Number 5, commit to being here in 1 year with success in your business. Okay, there's a difference with committing to being here in 1 year as someone who's still just like teetering in and out of a hobby coach. But if you are committing to being here in 1 year and being able to look back on this business and say, oh my gosh, I achieved Success Club every month. I signed up a couple new coaches every month. I'm helping 3 to 5 people every single month achieve their health and fitness goals. I'm helping people grow a business. My income is increasing. Like, I am doing this. That is the accomplishment at the end of that year where you're going to be like, oh my goodness, this consistency over time, it really does matter. And number 6, cease the comparison game. If you are sitting there and you are looking all around at everyone else, whether it be motivational speakers, whether it be other coaches in the network, whether it be authors or whoever it is that you look around and you're like, oh, I really wish that I could be like that, or I really wish that my accomplishments, I could do that. Stop wishing and start doing. You need to learn from these people who you admire instead of getting down about yourself and what you haven't accomplished yet. I've taken everything that I have done from top leaders, from people who I admire, and I implement the things. I'm always a student, so I'm constantly taking notes, and I'm not just sitting on my hands with the notes that I take. I am using the information to the best of my abilities, and I'm moving myself forward. Okay? As soon as you start feeling that little bit of, oh my gosh, like they're so much better than me, I can't do this, I might as well just change my goal to not be able to be like a leader in the company because I'm never going to be able to achieve that. Guys, you have to stop that. Never change the goal. You just change the direction. Set your goals and your standards high and work to achieve it. It's so important to know that you matter and you can do anything that you set your mind to doing. Number 7 is sacrifices. What are you going to do in order to change and grow over the next year? What will you give up in order to achieve the goals that you're setting? I've had to give up TV for like the last 2 years because that was the time that I knew that I was wasting when I could be spending my time with my family. I have sacrificed sleep. So the 8 to 9 hours of sleep that I got before I started this business have gone down to like 5 to 6 most nights, and then I'll take naps on the weekends or something if I'm tired, okay? I sacrifice those things, so I'm not sacrificing time with my family, and I'm learning how to have balance with that. That takes time. It's not something that happens overnight, but it's so important, those sacrifices, and then having the balance of your time, and you won't feel so crazy stressed out. Number 8, I want you to get something and become an expert. So becoming an expert in a field. So pick an area. We say social media. So if you're doing Facebook, then I want you guys to become the expert in Facebook like pages. Start to learn about Pinterest, or if you want to write a blog, or Twitter, fit clubs. One area, and become so great at it that you're going to know how to do it professionally and really engage with your audience. That makes such a difference. Pick where you feel that you would excel at and then go all in. Invest in some workshops. There is free online trainings from the experts. You can Google it and you can find so many different seminars that you can get in for free. That's where being the student comes back into play. You have to dedicate your time to learning new things. So instead of saying, oh, I don't know how to do that very good, I'm not really good at this, I'm not a great coach, I'm not a great leader, stop that negative talk and figure out what it is that you're going to do to grow yourself and make it happen, because you can do this. I have learned my business by me learning my business. I've never been an expert in any area, but I've learned to be an expert in the areas that I find helpful for myself and my business and my platform and my brand. Okay, so I've learned these step by step over the last 2.5 years. It's nothing that's going to just happen like, snap of your fingers. It's something that you have to put your time and effort into every day. And then number 9, I've said it, I think, in every single one of these little tips, is always be the student. Always have your notebooks out. Always be learning and implementing every single thing that, really speaks to your soul. I want you guys to do that. And number 10 is duplication. Okay, taking these things and duplicating it to your teams. Whether you have one person on your team or you have an entire organization of, 1,000, 2,000, 10,000, 20,000 people in your organization, it does not matter. Duplication has to be done in order to move forward, in order to train new people coming into your team. Figuring out a system that is working for you and duplicating that to your coaches and their coaches and coaches and coaches and down the line. You can tweak it to make it good for yourself and the way that you think and the way that you work, but just making sure you do something. So for coaches, for us, the duplication is really simple. You have to do your 3 vital behaviors. You start that. And then you have to teach your team the same thing. You're not going to get ahead if you do not do your 3 vital behaviors every single day. And your job is to achieve Success Club every single month. That is a non-negotiable. Even if it's hard, even if you're sitting at the end of the month and you're like, I'm at Success Club 0, how am I going to do this? You do it. You sit at your computer, you call up your friends, you do what you need to do to help 3 people a month. That is non-negotiable. This is a business, and you have to make that a priority. And, you hit Success Club, you sign new coaches up on your team each month, and you teach them to hit Success Club. That is our duplication. That is our system. And, some people, for you should be running your coach basics groups if you're, a leader and you have your team who is growing. And you just learn by trial and error. And really, it's going all in and committing, okay, I am doing this no matter what. So I hope that helps, kind of just really help you understand that business is business. Gaining the business mindset is a decision for you when that flip switches in your head and you're like, this is it, I'm doing this, and I'm not going to give, the excuses. I'm going to take charge and I'm going to work my business and I'm going to do this thing. So happy Monday. I hope that helps you guys, and I hope to see you soon.